Kohler.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. May I congratulate all those who gave their maiden speeches today. May I also congratulate President Trump on his election. Whilst many of us in this House have legitimate concerns as to what his victory presages for democracy and the rule of law, we should not undermine those values by criticising the American people for the choices they have made. It was a consequential presidential election, and it is also should have been a consequential budget. The cost of living crisis, record NHS waiting lists, crumbling public services and decaying infrastructure. After years of broken promises by an out-of-touch Conservative government, people are desperate for fundamental change. Sadly, Madam Deputy Speaker, this budget has failed to deliver it. There are aspects that my party and I welcome, particularly extra investment in our NHS. Although where is the structural change and reform of social care that is key to saving our NHS? More fundamentally, despite this government talking the talk, they've not walked the walk to grow our economy. In fact, much of what the Chancellor announced this week will hold us back. Madam Deputy Speaker, as the Liberal Democrat spokesperson for transport, can I ask if the Chancellor is serious about economic growth when she has inflicted a real terms cut in the transport budget? Our transport system should be the engine of our economy. After years of neglecting our infrastructure, the time has come to make targeted investments that will make a real difference to people's lives by initiating organic growth, rather than the sugar rush of increased government spending, which, as the OBR has shown, will dissipate in future years. Sadly, however, the Transport Secretary's previous promises of unprecedented funding has resulted in little more than recycled infrastructure announcements, including some that have already been built and increases to bus and rail fares, which will hit the poorest hardest. Madam Deputy Speaker, it is not just in regard to transport policy that this budget disappoints. Labour claims to be championing the working people and growth. The increases in employers' NI contributions is a tax on jobs, as it was when the Tories did it, putting small businesses, which should be in the vanguard of our growth strategy, in jeopardy. And as the IFS has said, depresses wages in the long run. Madam Deputy Speaker, we all appreciate the mess the government has inherited from the Conservatives. And earlier today, the PM said his government put the economy centrepiece to our budget. However, a budget that damages the finances of families and businesses while stifling growth is not doing what it says on the tin, but rather kicking that very can down the road, doing nothing to reset our economy by laying the foundations for genuine, productive, organic growth. Thank you.